What's going on, everybody? Mike here. If you'd like to join the ever-growing Fly Casual community, please take a moment right now to subscribe to our channel and share with a friend.
Stuff and stuff.
I know a lot of people think just somebody being at a show is not a very big deal, but there's going to be somebody who goes, "Oh my gosh, that's the chick from Strangers with Candy." What? Like, I showed the picture to my wife, and she's like, "That's the same person." I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
What?
Well, we have a few discussion topics tonight to hit. First off, first we're going to start with. Yeah, we haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah,
bring it on.
Needed it.
All right, Jedi Fallen Order at the top of the list tonight, Garrick.
Yep, I'm done. I finished it. I'm done.
Yeah, bring it on. What do you think?
I beat it. I had since it was an EA game, felt an overwhelming sense of pride and accomplishment.
Yeah,
by completing the game and unlocking stuff.
Because their games are difficult.
No, that's the excuse they use for loot boxes. It's funny. Right. If you think about it,
that's true.
You got to think about
the pride
Reddit
and accomplishment.
Comment in history right there.
Yeah.
That's what they said. Yeah. So I finished it. Took me about 30 hours or so. Played it on the second easiest difficulty because I'm a pansy.
Yeah. When you get old, you just want to experience.
Well, and you don't hate yourself.
It's good because they have the easiest one is like, hey, you just like enjoying the story. Just pick this easiest mode.
I've heard that I've heard on the easiest mode, like people don't even attack you; they just like pose around you until you kill them.
Yeah, they do the Vogue, I think, if I remember correctly, and you just like chop them up while they're making a pose. Yeah.
The Vogue.
Yeah,
they just dab until you murder them.
Yeah. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
So I was not. I mean, we talked about this earlier. I was not engaged in the story of this game.
Yeah.
Until I hit about 15 hours.
Really?
They started
too long for me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Which it sucks because if this had come out before Rebels had released and we didn't already have the exact same storyline.
Yeah.
This would probably been really cool game to play story wise. The gameplay itself's really fun. The puzzles are fun. And if you played a lot of games like Legend of Zelda or Portal or those kind of puzzly games, they won't be difficult at all for you because there's a lot of the same cliches, I guess, or puzzle tropes that you see repeated from those games. But it's still a really fun game. When the story picks up, it's really good. Really good. So meet a lot of fascinating characters. I'm trying not to spoil it, but I know it's been touted as the greatest Star Wars game ever to be released ever. I don't know if I'd technically put that title on it, but it's really good. Probably the best. Definitely the best EA game.
I've not dug into it and read any of the spoilers or anything, but first off, it doesn't seem like there's anybody that doesn't like it. I mean, it seems like at minimum it was an enjoyable game, and at most some people are like, hey, bring on the sequel kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, would you agree with that?
Yeah. I mean, what's good?
Were you kind of more in the middle of the road? Like it was a fun.
I really
play,
enjoyed it.
Not the greatest thing ever.
Not the greatest thing ever, but it was a solid. I played on PC, so I know there's a lot of issues playing it on PlayStation or one of the other consoles, where it'll lock up or there'll be errors, but I didn't experience that personally. Once I got to the end, I think the story wrapped up really nicely. So which was interesting for an EA game. It doesn't need a sequel. The story is complete, which I found amazing. But it's one of those games where
when's the last time EA did an epic single player only game?
Yeah, and it ended.
Yeah.
Like a satisfying ending. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't like, oh, they lift off the cliffhanger. Oh, what the hell? But if I will say, I liked it enough that if they released some sort of DLC to expand the story, I would probably buy it to continue the story a little bit.
Huh.
The ending, the last battle was a little bit hard.
Yeah, I've heard the last battle is wicked hard.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. But once you get past that, the final cutscene /
quick time
stuff
event
you have to do is amazing. It's incredible. It took me back to kind of like the Jedi Knight type like,
oh wow,
hold on to your button, run type stuff. I'm like, oh man, this is good stuff.
Are there quick time events?
There are some quick time events, and they're not like God of War where you have to, I got to push triangle. Oh, now I got to push square.
But Spider-Man is an offender too, because I've played a lot more of that now.
Yeah, they only use the B and X button in quick time events, and they're always mash it as fast as you can.
Oh, it's never slide the thumbstick over here, and when you get to there, we're going to give you half a second to see the right button to press.
Yeah.
Also, this entire time, you're not actually watching what's going on.
The only time it happens is when you're playing in a boss battle, and your lock lightsaber or whatever kind of weapon they have.
Okay.
And you're like fighting against, like the lightsabers are locked together, and you're fighting against to push them back. And
gotcha.
So so the quick time events aren't common, and they're not extremely difficult to do. It's just matching buttons.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
The combat itself, like I don't really play these type of games because I'm not a patient person. So I did struggle a little bit with combat.
Yeah.
But it's fair. Some of them are fair. Like the main boss fights might take you a little bit of time. You might have to die a few times because they do different moves. Mm-hmm. But once you know the tell for each move, you can kind of avoid it or.
Oh, so it's not like the Valkyries in God of War that just slaughter you relentlessly without warning and you can't block or anything like that.
There's certain. Well, I don't know how it is on the harder difficulties, but on the one I played on, you know which ones you can parry, which moves you can parry, which one you can't, because they glow flash a different color. Yeah, they'll like flash red if you can't parry it. So you have to roll away or something.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
It's like going back to like, oh hey, Bebop's almost dead. He's flashing red. Everybody attack.
That's only with the main bosses and some of the purge troopers, some of the harder characters they'll do that. The stormtroopers you can just mow through like they're not even there.
Right.
Which is great. I love that part. But yeah, solid game. Not sure if it's a $60 game, maybe like a $45.
That's
$50.
what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that sweet $40 spot.
Yeah, if it drops to 40 and you can get it for that much, definitely pick it up.
Yeah.
It's a fun game.
Sweet.
Yeah. Do it.
Well, kill me some space spiders.
Yeah.
Well, let's dig back in. If you guys are ready, we'll dig back into the Mandalorian. Now we've already